Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's me, the Unweeb here, back with part 6 for What If Naruto Was a Dragon Slayer. And we're just going to hop into a quick recap, but before we do, make sure to like this video so that more people can come and see this video as well. Hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and comment down below what you think, after the video's over, of course. But anyway, let's just hop right into the recap. As we know, last time, Naruto and the entire team had made it towards the tower after fighting through the Forest of Death, tooth and claw to get there. Naruto is now preparing for the second stages of the Chunin exams, and so Naruto would be placed against his battle against Kiba. Kiba and Naruto in this timeline actually are very similar in the fact that they're both known for having high sensory abilities, as Naruto's sense of smell is actually stronger than Kiba's due to him having the Dragon Slayer abilities from Igneal. Naruto's prowess in pretty much most of the Inuzuka's techniques would be pretty decent as well, as his sensory abilities are off the charts compared to most of the ninja in the Leaf Village. As for now, no one in the Leaf Village knows that Naruto is the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki, as the Nine-Tails had been lost many years ago during the Nine-Tails attack. So everyone's pretty much free to talk about it, however Naruto still doesn't know about that. Anyway, moving back to the main topic. At this point, Kiba is going to get into the arena and looks up to Naruto as he jumps down. Naruto laughs as he walks towards Kiba, telling him maybe this time he'll be able to beat him. Kiba flashes back to a time when Kiba and Naruto were having a contest to see who could find the actual teddy bear first, which was hidden as a classroom experiment. Immediately, Naruto had found it like a bloodhound and had immediately found it almost instantly, which made Kiba feel pretty sad. Kiba gritted his teeth as him and Akamaru hop down. He tells Naruto that he's going to beat him this time, as Naruto gets ready and says that he's all fired up for this battle. As soon as Kiba gets into his position, he then quickly gets into the Fang over Fang jutsu. As the Fang over Fang comes flying at Naruto, Naruto says he's going to burn him to a crisp, as he quickly forms the Dragon Slayer jutsu, and forms his own attack. Fire Dragon Roar! He bursts this breath attack at Kiba's spinning form, which covers him in a tornado of flames and heat. Kiba and Akamaru fall out of their jutsu as they head back, with ashes covering their clothing. Akamaru coughs up smoke and Kiba looks over concerned and asks if Akamaru is alright. He says everything. Akamaru barks back and basically saying he's okay, and immediately Naruto gets back into the action, covering his fists with flames, as he then says, "Fire Dragon Iron Fist!" as he slams Kiba in the underjaw. Kiba goes flying up into the roof as his head hits the ceiling and he bounces down back to the floor, Akamaru rushing over to try and catch him. Now he's getting serious as Kiba takes his food pills out and gets into his full strength. As him and Akamaru go animalistic on Naruto, Naruto is easily dodging and weaving out of these attacks, as if they're almost nothing. As Naruto dives out of the way, a scratch barely touching his cheek, blood rises out of the open wound. Naruto covers this with his hand as he then makes a sound of pain as well as a bit of interest. He laughs and then says, "Alright Kiba, looks like you've got some fire in your belly after all," as he then goes rushing towards Kiba, telling him that this will be the final blow. Naruto then says, "I take the flames from my left hand and the flames from my right hand, and I put them together and you get Fire Dragon Brilliant Flame." Using the Fire Dragon Brilliant Flame, Kiba is blasted out of the arena, as him and Akamaru's body just goes flying to the second floor, and they're completely blackened out as they just lay there, completely knocked out from the heat stroke. Naruto pounds his fist up and down as he laughs, spitting fire out of his throat. Hinata is kind of blushing and is impressed with Naruto's strength. Naruto gets out of the arena and looks over to see Sasuke in pain. He's concerned for his friend as he sees that curse mark on him, not knowing exactly what it is. As Sasuke limps into the arena, looking pitiful, he then fights the Sound Ninja and defeats him just like in the original. Afterwards, Sasuke's in relief as he lays back down and lets Kakashi work on him. As Kakashi and Sasuke are laying down in the room, Kakashi senses something odd as he turns back just as he completes the sealing jutsu on Sasuke's curse mark. There is a standing Orochimaru. Quickly, Naruto looks down as he smells something coming from the floor. Naruto rushes down the stairs, and just as he does so, Orochimaru sees him, and as well as Kakashi. At this time, Naruto rushes forward as Kakashi scares Orochimaru off, and asks Kakashi what that was and who that guy was, as he looked just like the guy who attacked him in the forest. Kakashi turns back to Naruto and tells him he knows, and then tells Naruto to get back upstairs before anyone's concerned, and he has to report this to the Hokage. Sasuke puts his shirt back on and heads back upstairs with Naruto, and tells Naruto not to tell anyone about this as he still wants to participate in the Chunin exams. Naruto nods and says that he wouldn't give it up for anyone. At this point now, Naruto and as well as Sasuke would head back up when the exam between Rock Lee and Gaara would take place. As Naruto watches Rock Lee's leg get crushed, his eyes kind of look almost hollow as he sees how cruel that was, and sees what this human, this Gaara person did to another person who had already lost the fight. He yells down at Gaara, telling him that he'd already lost the fight and that was just a jerk thing to do. This starts Naruto's anger spree as he lets it go when Sasuke tells him to calm down. As Naruto then sees the fight between Hinata and Neji, Naruto wishes good luck to Hinata and tells her to do her best. Hinata blushes and says thanks, Naruto-kun. As she heads back down to the arena, she then looks towards her cousin Neji and they begin fighting. Attack over attack, slice over slice, and chop for chop, the gentle fist style, elegant as always, brushing around the battlefield. As Naruto looks down upon the two, slicing back and forth across the battlefield, he sees Hinata getting destroyed by Neji, and as Neji is working down, almost about to kill Hinata, Naruto can't hold back anymore, as he flashes back to Gaara and Rock Lee, and he can't let another person get injured critically, or something that could ruin the rest of their life. Naruto puts flames into his feet as he jumps off the railing, causing flames to burst out of the back of him like a trail. All the Jonin surprised as they were just about to go into motion, almost on instinct. As soon as he jumps in front of the way of Neji's attack, Neji hits the very center of the point with the gentle fist style on Naruto. The Kyuubi feels something, as suddenly Naruto falls into a small trance. Naruto wakes up in a dreamlike state where he finds a room. There he sees two gigantic beasts battling. He can't quite see what's going on, but he hears roars and he sees flames crossing the field. Naruto wakes back up as Kakashi shakes him awake, and he looks over to Neji. Neji, who's standing there, standing back as Guy and as the other Jonin pick up Hinata and get her back into medical help. Naruto sits up and says he's fine. Deep inside Naruto, Neji had just started a battle which he had unknowingly started. Before that point, Naruto's insides of the seal, which had been solidified by Minato as well as Igneel himself. Naruto had two seals, the seal of the Kyuubi and the seal of the dragon. Now, Igneel and the Kyuubi seal had both been released on the inside, meaning that the Kyuubi's cage and as well as Igneel's own home had now been released to each other, and now the battle for Naruto's safety was happening inside of him. Unknown to Naruto, Igneel was inside of him, battling with Kurama as they fought a vicious battle, the dragon versus tailed beast. Naruto wouldn't know what was going on as his chakra would begin to fluctuate and act strange over the next few days. After that point, Naruto would be looking for a teacher, the battle inside of him slowly calming down as Kurama and Igneel decide to take a rest. He would initially be sent over to Ibisu, as Ibisu is new to Naruto, as Naruto wasn't raised in the village. Naruto, who isn't treated poorly, like in this timeline due to not being known as a Jinchuriki, is welcomed by Ibisu, and Ibisu begins training him in chakra control. Naruto gets the hang of walking on water as well as basic chakra control rather easily, and he then tells Ibisu thanks for the help and decides to go look out somewhere else. As he heads out, he then would find Jiraiya. As Jiraiya Sensei would be sitting around with binoculars around his neck, he's looking up and he has steam coming out of his nose, laughing. Naruto walks up behind him and then asks what a pervert like him is doing in the bushes there. Jiraiya jumps up as he's surprised and looks back to Naruto. As he sees Naruto's whiskers as well as his yellow hair, something clicks inside of him, and he thinks about something that he hadn't seen a long time ago. Minato? Jiraiya never knew what happened to his godson, as Minato and Kushina's child had disappeared, seemingly on the same night that the Kyuubi had, being taken by some unknown force. Now seeing this boy who he'd never met before, Naruto laughs as he tells him that his name is Naruto Dragneel. Immediately, Jiraiya recognizes that his name was Naruto, and that Minato had said that his name he'd be named that. He doesn't understand what the Dragneel part is, but Igneel never told him his real last name was an Uzumaki or a Namikaze, due to him raising him and not wanting Naruto to be too worried about his human parents who had died and left him there. As Naruto would begin his training with Jiraiya out of Jiraiya's pure interest, Naruto tells him that he has a few options that he can take. Naruto, not knowing that Naruto has some explosive firepower, they can take the chance of refining his abilities, or they can work on a new technique together. Naruto wonders what this technique could be when Jiraiya says that he can teach him a summoning jutsu. If he wants to, then that's up to him. Naruto says that sounds awesome, and asks Jiraiya what kind of creature he'll be able to summon, like a giant beast, or some sort of bear, or something large and ferocious, maybe. Jiraiya looks over to him and then laughs. He says that, well, you're looking at the Toad Sage of Mount Miyaboku. Naruto is kind of confused as Jiraiya explains that he'll teach him the summoning of the Toad Jutsu. And so Naruto begins his training in summoning. Naruto's summoning technique is actually refined much faster, as Kurama and Igneal's influence on his chakra is a lot less than with just Kurama's influence in the original, due to Igneal being a positive and trying to boost his chakra, while Kurama is trying to mess with the chakra flow and control, which makes Naruto basically a normal person without any beasts or anything inside him in his own chakra capacity. Naruto would master the jutsu of the summoning, using only his base chakra, not having to rely on the Kyuubi's or Igneal's. So Naruto would master it, and Jiraiya would then be introduced as Naruto meets Gamabunta for the first time. As Naruto begins his challenge, as Gamabunta says that if he can ride on him for a solid day, then he'll let him be his own protege, as he can call him boss. Naruto tells him that sounds like a deal, as he uses his Fire Dragon Wing jutsu and flies up top on top of the Toad's back. As Jiraiya sees Naruto use his Fire Dragon jutsu for the first time, Jiraiya is amazed as he's never seen a jutsu like that before in his entire life. He asks Naruto what that was all about after the day had passed and Naruto had passed the test of Gamabunta rather easily, as he then laughs, telling Gamabunta that he had to ride on Igneal's back way higher than that, almost all the time when they were traveling from place to place. Jiraiya asks who this Igneal is, and Naruto explains that that's his dad, Igneal the Fire Dragon, and that him and Igneal would travel across the world, but Igneal disappeared one day. Jiraiya is thinking about this and decides he'll have to do more research on who this Igneal dragon could be. As Naruto then proceeds to head back towards Leaf Village for his next part of the Chunin exam, Jiraiya wishes Naruto good luck and says he'll be there to watch him, as Naruto smiles and gives him a thumbs up, telling him he'll see him there, per Sage. If you guys want to see part 7 for What If Naruto Was a Dragon Slayer, then make sure to hit the like button, comment down below what you thought, as well as do all the other things I said. If you want to join the Discord server, make sure to hit the About section on my channel, and you can see the official Discord link there. I also have a second channel where I post storytime videos and stuff, and gaming videos. You can check that out if you're interested in hearing more content from moi. But anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye.